Hey friends of the interwebs, Matt the StarCraft here, and I want to, before you start checking this game out, I do want to note that these games are not best of 5 like I did announce in this cast. The reason for this is because they actually posted 2 separate series under one series from the website I went. So these are going to be a couple of random games. They are the same players. They are in a couple of best of 3 series. And the grand final game you can see be casted by Day9 himself along with DJ Wait. They are great casters. I'm not going to overcast them. I'm not going to go cast that grand final game because no one could do it better than them. So go check that out after you check out these 4 games. The grand final is between IMNestea and IMMVP. IMMVP got dominated, and then came back from the winners bracket. Came back and got put back into the winners bracket, and he and Nestea duked it out for the grand final of $50,000. So go check out that grand final game after you check out these 4 games. I'm very sorry about that. I will see you guys in a few seconds. Hello, friends of the interwebs. Game 2 in this best of 5 between IMNestea and IMMVP, and Nestea spawning in the top right. I guess MVP spawning in the top center. This is going to be on Shattered Temple. Like I said, Game 2 in this best of 5 from BLIZZCon 2011. Last game we did see MVP go 1 Rax Factory, very heavy Hellion aggression, and because of that he got 86 worker kills at the end of the game, completely preventing Nestea from expanding to his third till about the 14-minute mark, completely decimating his economy and just really containing the Zerg. On Antigua Shipyard, it's going to be it was insane. It was really good. Nestea hung on, but sadly there was just too much damage done for him to really do anything. He did go Roaches, but he went Roaches a little late, so we'll see how Nestea reacts this time around, see what kind of builds we're going to be looking at. Is he going to early expand again like he did last game on Shattered Temple? They are close air positions, but he's got a good long distance on the ground, which is exactly what he wants. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. So awesome. Hey guys, also, while it's, since the early game is very boring, unless there's a crazy cheese going on, make sure you guys subscribe, like the videos, all that good shenanigans, and also check out my 200 subscriber giveaway, which is going to be, my winners are going to be announced in about a week or 2. Actually, I want to do it after this coming weekend, because I'm going away camping for the weekend, so therefore after that I will be giving away everything. Also, guys, I've been playing Dark Souls. I got it yesterday. I played it for a couple hours yesterday. That game has to be the hardest game I've ever played in my entire life. A lot of the reviews said that the game was extremely fair. I disagree. There are certain parts in that game that are not fair, that are just very cheap kills. And I really wish I could record it. I got it for the Xbox 360. I don't have the ability, I don't have the tools necessary to record my Xbox yet. I'm hoping that if this channel does eventually take off, I can grab that and I can record some of my shenanigans on Xbox. But until then, I'm just going to tell you how funny it is to watch me play that game and how terrifyingly bad I am at it. It's rough. I thought I was good at video games. I guess I'm just not as good as I expected to be, but then again, Dark Souls is notoriously challenging and punishing for any mess-ups. So we are going to see your very typical wall-in with the barracks. Going to be pumping on a few Marines. Going to be heading right to the center of the map just to grab that. We did see an early expand from Nestea. Is going to be dropping that gas pool, I do believe it went, or it might have been pool gas, actually, with how much gas he has right now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This build, I don't know, early expanding, knowing his style, it does look like we're going to be doing a similar build over here, dropping that reactor and the factory, knowing his build, and if he could somehow get that scouting information, I don't know, early expanding might be a bit punishing for Nestea here. Maybe should have went grab those early Zerglings first, but we'll see. You never know. These guys are way better players than I am, and just because of that, they could pull off shenanigans that I could never pull off my entire life. Zerglings are out with that drone, just going to be chasing away this SCV. The drone is going to be heading over to do some mining. The Queens are almost out, and we are looking at another command center being built over in the corner. I like that, hiding it. The Overlord, actually, I'm curious why this Overlord is here and not up here. If you keep the Overlord up here, you can't see it. You can see gas timings. He could even probably get a sneak peek of this. This is actually kind of a poor maneuver to keep it right here. You definitely want to get it up here in the areas where you can't see it, and just being able to you could react appropriately to what's coming, and knowing that he's early expanding, he could decide to expand himself, or he could put on a massive amount of pressure and attempt to punish him for doing some sort of expand build. We are going to see Hellions popping out again from IMMVP. Not going to be transferring over to get that blue flame quite yet. I'm not sure if he's planning on doing it. Is just going to continue pumping out Hellions. But he does have Zerglings popping out to deal with it. The Roach Warren is going down much, much earlier. So actually expecting Hellions this time around. Hopefully we'll have the ability to deal with it. Zerglings are going to be popping out. The Metabolic Boost is almost finished. So Speedlings will be able to deal with those Hellions just a bit better. Needs to keep these, right now, these Zerglings on the creep. Just needs to kind of keep those Hellions at bay for now. Buy him some time until his Roaches pop. His Metabolic Boost, which actually just finished. Wait for that to pop. Still needs those Roaches though. Without those Roaches, these Zerglings are all but dead. Yeah, they could do some damage. Yeah, you might get a few picked off, but you also lose them, and you don't want to do that. This Queen getting a little too aggressive for her own good. Definitely hurting a bit. Definitely wants to keep that back. These two Roaches will be plenty to run off these Hellions. Even off creep, they're plenty because these guys could not take out these Roaches. The Hellions could do a run by at this point. Could swing by. Might take some unnecessary damage and weak them up, but he could definitely outrun them and get by them. But he does know that there are other Roaches on the way, and he is actually going to go around, and here are a couple more Roaches to cut them off and try to prevent them from going anywhere. More Roaches are coming out, and the Baneling Nest actually is popping out as we speak as well, and here's the Baneling Nest. So potentially a Baneling bust to the front door with Roaches to run by. Very common tactic, especially against some sort of early aggression like this. Going to run those Zerglings up there with those Roaches. The Roaches will prevent from any of the Hellions from really stopping them. Going to get them up here, and yes, there are the Banelings. Going to go for a Baneling bust, take down one, maybe even two of these supply depots, and hopefully the goal is to run whatever Zerglings he has and whatever Roaches he has on back. As you can see, he's dedicating a lot to this attack. A lot more Zerglings are going to be on the way, so he needs to do damage here. He needs to do a lot of damage in order to make this worth the while. Going to be popping up there, and there is the explosion, taking out both of them while having one Baneling left. Roach is going to be popping up, so he's going to be able to do a lot of damage, even pulling the SCVs off the line to try and deal with this, but it looks like he's actually going to be just fine. Couple more Banelings, but really not doing much. And nope, he's bouncing on back. So sadly, the only thing he was able to get are a couple of supply depots and a few Marines, really not doing anything. And now MVP says, you know what, that's what you want to do? I'm going to push on back, and I'm going to punish you for that, because now you probably have no ground army. You're sitting there just trying to do damage, and that was probably all of his Roaches, and you know he's right. That's really all the Roaches he has. Not going to be able to do too much. He has a few Zerglings here, maybe a couple of Roaches, but this may be plenty to do damage. Sieging up. Siege Tech is done. Going to swing in here and try and take out at least the siege tanks, which is the big problem, but no, the Marines, Hellions, way more than enough to take on any Zerglings, and IMNestea looking like he's going to be in trouble yet again for a second day, a second game rather, not a second day. Zerglings are going to be popping out, but not going to do much. The siege tank's going to be plenty, and he really needs to push this back. Maybe the double Queens will help out. Going to run those Zerglings in there, not going to be able to do much. And more Zerglings are running through, but there goes the Queens dying to the siege tank, and the Zerglings are going to be running in here to try and do some damage. And there is a Mule swinging on down to do some repair, so a Manor Mule against his own teammate. That's a little rough. But maybe he just felt like he really needed to repair this, even though I think he would have been fine without it. And now he's going to be sieging up as just kind of leapfrogging his two siege tanks and really just containing IMNestea. IMNestea not able to get a third. The Baneling bust was not worth it. Pulling all the drones, hoping that he's going to be able to do some damage, but no, just kind of teasing. All the Roaches are popping, looking to pick off siege tanks, but not going to be enough. And there go all of the drones. 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 workers killed. There's the GG. And sadly, IMNestea losing a second game in this best of 5. MVP having the 2 games up. So we'll see what happens next game, guys. I'll see you there. Matt the StarCraft. Peace and on out.